ITT. Let's talk the talk. 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 ITT. Let's talk the talk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Influence Talk Time. Like you already know, Influence Talk Time is a platform for the discussion of salient issues. And if you did not know, Influence Talk Time is coming to you straight from IMW, Influence Media World. With me today is a very intellectual person, an intelligent man, a husband. You're welcome, sir. Please introduce yourself.
Pleasure. My name is Joshua Boisa, Esquire. I'm a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court. Like you said, I'm a husband.
Yes.
Yet to be a father.
Yeah.
And then I'm also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm a tech founder. We have one product already in the market. We have like 4 coming. And then we also have...
I think I will stop you right there because you are about starting the marketing.
Oh, okay.
Let's go straight to the business of the day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode is something very special. Of course, all our topics are always special. But today is something that has to do with the fathers. In fact, the mothers. In fact, the children. In fact, the entire family is involved. And that topic is paternity fraud. My dear guests, I am very sure that you've come prepared to do justice to this topic. So, in your own understanding and as it is in the society, what is paternity fraud?
Okay, first I will start by saying nobody can be over prepared. So do not tell me I came.
I said you're really prepared.
Yes, but then let's just go straight to some very important issues. Paternity fraud, succinctly put, briefly, is the misidentification or where a woman misrepresents or points at a man who is wrongfully pointed, and then accuses him or paints the image that that man is a father of a child he is not a father to, or a man is misrepresented or accused by a woman that he is the actual father of a child that is not actually the father. That is paternity fraud. It's also most times called paternity misrepresentation.
Okay.
So it's the act of appropriating paternity to a man, paternity of a child, to a man who is not the actual father. That is just briefly put paternity fraud.
Okay, that's a huge one. I have a lot of questions for you, and I want you to know that I have them lined up, and I will be taking it one after the other, and I promise not to interrupt you whenever you are giving vivid answers, except need be. So, then my next question, Mr. Boisa, is how can it be proven medically that paternity fraud has been committed outside a DNA test?
Okay, medically,
yes,
we have the conventional ways of using DNA sampling. Outside DNA,
yeah.
Outside DNA, we have blood group sampling. We have blood group sampling where they use blood group to sample and then compare the blood group of both parents, of both parties, because paternity is in dispute here. So let's not say both parents, we'll now say both parties, where the mother or the supposed father, blood samples from the supposed father and the mother are taken and then compared. As outside DNA, they use blood samples.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Outside the DNA, they use blood samples to make comparison. That's a good one. So let me move to my next question. Like I said, I'm not going to interrupt you. So the next question I have here is, how can a man know he has been paternally treated? How can you know that he has been paternally treated without a DNA test?
Okay. For non-conventional ways of knowing that you've been tricked or frauded, naturally, you know that situation where people look at a child and say, this pikin don't look like you.
See the head.
See the head. That's for non-conventional. But then conventional means a lot of times, a lot of cases have come up where the parties involved, maybe the mother will confess to being to him, the supposed father, at some point maybe issues come up and then she opens up that, okay, this child is not your child. We had a case like that in 2017 in Lagos. Yeah, where a woman had an affair with her driver, who is a master's degree holder. He's presently working in one of the top tier oil firms in Lagos.
You know this guy. Go ahead.
Okay, so now she has 4 babies for the driver.
Wow.
4 kids for the driver.
And then the father,
the supposed father, her husband, has been
not a farm for another person farm since, you know.
He has been taking care of these 4 babies for all the J's. The first one is 18, the second is, I think, 16, third, and then the last baby is about 7 years old. And then this man has been taking care of these children for all the while until he returned from work one certain day, met the mother on phone with the real father, where she was begging the real father to please leave the children for the man and all that the real father still has her to take, that he should leave the children and all that. So we have cases like that where the parties involved just maybe inadvertently confess that, okay, this has happened. Yes. And then we also have a situation where the real father, the biological fathers of these children, will just come up and demand for their children. There was a case like that also in Lagos where a man who has trained 3 children after the demise of their mother and she was buried, suddenly from nowhere, one man just walked up to him and said, these children are not your own. And he was like, are you okay? Have you gone bonkers? And all that. And he said, I am not here to banter words with you. Please, let's do DNA test to ascertain paternity of these children. And then they went to DNA test. And that was how the man was embarrassed. Trying to cope with the shock of losing his wife. He's now losing 3 of his children. So either the real biological fathers come up and then make demands, or the mothers confess. That's outside DNA test.
And maybe the father would start seeing the signs.
That's a non-conventional. That one is non-conventional.
Okay. Thank you so much. You really done well. And I want to go straight to the next question. It says, what are the factors that influence paternity fraud?
Okay, there are about 5 to name a few.
Okay.
About 5.
That's
top of the list is infidelity.
Okay.
You know that situation where a man go out.
In this case, it's a woman.
No. Okay, I will explain.
Okay.
Now, a man will go out and then maybe he's posted outside of the family, and then after working for some time, he decides to have maybe a fling, and then the fling results in a pregnancy. The lady involved will not want to call him out. She will take that pregnancy and fall back to her boyfriend, her innocent boyfriend, who has been there for long.
Two families are now involved.
Now, it can also happen where a man who works offshore and then after going for 2 months, returns and meets his wife and then goes back. When he returns, he finds her with a pregnancy, and then he finds her expecting a baby. At that point in time, naturally, there's a presumption that the husband is always the father of the children of the wife.
Yes.
So that presumption covers, and then he takes the baby, not knowing that while he was away, the woman has blood now, so cold and all that must have pushed her into.
It's just like when Joseph the carpenter was away.
I do not know.
That could be a case of paternity.
I don't know. But then she gets tempted and then she falls. It happens, and then just once, and then before you know, the external party, that's the biological father of the first one, will now start using that first occurrence to blackmail the lady into subsequent occurrences, which will also lead to babies more results. And then when it continues like that, infidelity just is the main one from all the indications. And secondly, we have medical misfeasance or medical mistakes.
Okay.
Now, where we have artificial, or where they try to help a lady conceive. Now, in those cases, it happens, and then they use, instead of using the husband's sperm, they now mistakenly use another.
Purposely, sometimes.
Sometimes use another, and then it happens. Now, in most cases, when it happens like that, the woman is always put on the no.
Okay.
She is given the opportunity to either say, I don't want it, or leave it.
Is it also with the knowledge of the man?
No, in most cases, paternity fraud, the men do not get to know what's happening. It's when maybe issues come up, and then they start hearing different stories. There was a lady, a nurse in Uganda or thereabout, that confessed to have been exchanging babies for the fun of it.
For the fun of it,
and then she confessed on her dying bed that she had exchanged over 5,000 babies.
Wow.
So with that news, people started checking records, and then they were like, okay, my baby was delivered in this hospital in so year. Let me run DNA test. And then most of the persons that did the test found out that yes, okay, this became why I don't train for this wine. It's not mine and all that. So it happens, medical misfeasance and all those mistakes that happens in hospitals.
They're supposed to behead that nose.
But then she confessed on her dying bed. So I don't know if you meet her the other side and then start beating her. Okay. Then the third one is where you have infertility. Africans will tie the success of a marriage to whether there is a child or not. So if maybe in a marriage after a given period there are no babies, you notice that the parents of maybe the husband will start pressuring the wife, or the parents of the wife will be trying to convince her into trying some stupid things. Now, in order to save marriages, women go the extra mile. And then when it happens, just to prove that they are not infertile, they go outside. And then when they get pregnant, they just come, and then the whole family will celebrate. And at the end of it, everybody will be joyful. She will go out again. And there is a case about a lady who, I think in Port Harcourt here, she has 4 kids. The first one, they did this artificial insemination, and then she got pregnant according to the story. And then she gave birth. After some while, she started giving birth. She gave birth to 3 other children, in total of 4. So the man traveled abroad and then invited his family, his children, to come and join him and stay there under normal protocols and all that. They carried out DNA tests to ascertain if truly
the children.
Only to find out that it was only the first one, based on it was his sperm. Now, it also came out that the lady was not even the mother of the first one. So they used this sperm to fertilize another woman. And then that first one is his own. Then the last 3, the woman will just act pregnant and then leave the house, or maybe travel, stay for some time, and then come back with a baby.
Go buy them.
So those things happen. Now, that's for the 3rd one. I can go on listing, but these 3 at the top on the list. The 4th one is something that all of us are maybe suffering from.
Am I included?
Okay, you're not married. I think maybe.
Okay, for married men.
No,
okay.
I'm saying everybody. It's not limited to married people.
Okay.
Now, recently I did a case in Port Harcourt where a man was arrested. I don't know what the police these days are doing. A man was arrested that a girl claims he got her pregnant and all that. In the first place, it's not an offense to impregnate somebody, at least for now. And so he was arrested. And then when we asked, he said he can swear with his life that he's not the father of the child. The girl was insisting that he is the father of the child. And now, the reason why she was insisting was so that the police can get him to agree to be giving her monthly stipends for maintenance. Now, this man can go extra miles to prove that he's not the father of the child, but the police are pushing him to accept paternity. Now, the reason why she's asking is because she wants that monthly stipends.
Yes.
So you see this, the last one, which is the 4th one, is the economic benefits that women get once they are pregnant. You see that maintenance. That's why most of them even do it. They get pregnant for Mr. A, and then they look at Mr. A. Mr. A is not well to do, he doesn't have money. They look for Mr. C that has been
so maybe there will be steady inflow of shawarma, ice cream,
and all that. So it happens because of maybe the economic benefit that comes with it. Maybe poverty is a major factor, but
it's a factor.
I doubt if poverty is a major factor, because most of these girls that do these things have parents that are doing well for them.
Wow.
So it's just, I don't know if it's I don't want to mention some things.
It's okay, it's fair enough. Thank you very much. Before we go forward to the next question, let's see from the audience. I want to believe there is a busy activity on the comment section. Okay, let me go through the comment section and see what is happening. Okay, from Austin, Southern Hills. Oyana, make we talk. We are talking. Richie Wells, let's talk the talk. Thank you, we are talking. Brownson Emmanuel, he's saying, I am Hanuel. Oya, let's keep talking the talk. We are talking. Ahmed Ubi, this topic carry weight, Sha. Okay, let me go down. Okay, J. Edison, she's heartless, allowing that man drown in such lies. Pathetic. Wow. I think she's referring to one of your statements. Southern as a paternity fraud, worst betrayal any man can get from his lover. The men are reacting.
Unfortunate, but it's both ways. It's not just the women that are. But
we will get to that, I believe. We will get to that.
We will, hopefully.
Ahmed Ubi is saying, in cases of artificial insemination, the chances of paternity fraud is slim, in the sense that about 70% of artificial insemination are carried out by both parties. That's both parties are aware. Okay, 70%.
Okay, I'd like to respond quickly to that.
Okay.
There was this case in the US. A man he was running then a sperm bank.
Okay.
Now, a man took his wife there, and then they extracted the sperm from him.
Okay.
With the intention of fertilizing the wife. The man that runs the sperm bank and also runs the clinic.
Can you raise your voice a bit?
The man that runs the sperm bank and also runs the clinic decided, because the family, the man and the wife are well-to-do, decided to use his own sperm.
Wow.
And then it happened. And after some time, he approached them for his baby.
What the fuck is
He approached them for his baby after, I think, 2 years. In the US, it happened. It even got to the Supreme Court of the Tennessee. It got there, and then the court decided that, okay, obviously it's your baby. The woman was not aware of this, and so she's not guilty of paternity fraud because the husband took her to court and all that. So it happens. Although it's slim and then it's not popular in this part of the world, but it happens.
Okay. Like she said, it's 70%. That's what she said. Let's go down.
I can't argue.
Austin Southerners is also saying, now we're talking about paternity fraud. I hope we get to discuss about men who also fathers children outside their matrimonial homes without the notice of their wives. This one a case for another day.
It's not about topic.
It's a big matter. That matter will not be settled today. We'll keep another episode for that. Let's go forward. Still, Austin Southerners is saying, I'm just saying the fraud could be in two ways. That's true. Then Ahmed Ubi responds, and that's why when girls go to donate their eggs in a hospital, to my best knowledge, they do not know where their eggs go to after the donation, because they will be induced to sleep. Okay? That's a nice one. So far so good. Those are the comments we have on the comment section. Austin Southerners, thank you so much for your active participation. Amenubi, thank you. Manuel Brownson, thank you. Jay Edison, thank you. And every other person right here watching us right now, thank you for your participation. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This topic is for everybody. Thank you so much. Back to our honorable guest, Mr. Boisa. Let me ask you another question from my archive.
Okay.
Consequences of paternity fraud on the alleged father of the child and biological father. Okay. What are the consequences?
The consequences, let's take first the alleged father.
Okay.
And then the first consequence I would like to take is a legal consequence.
Okay.
Now, once maybe a woman alleges that you're a father, in Africa most times what they do is, you sleep with her without condom, say yes, now you now, what else again? And then the moment that is established, and then you accept it, first you become responsible for her welfare and the welfare of the child. And then everything you start taking care of, you start fathering a child that is not your child.
So there are economic consequences.
Now, then the other aspect of it is the psychological consequences. Now you begin to start thinking a lot. I'm not sure saying I may get this speaking, just like it happened to my client. I'm not sure saying I may get this speaking, and then you start to worry yourself over it, and then you stay troubled all through that period. Now the real father, knowing fully that the child is his own child, will just be relaxed. and then watching how you're taking care of the child. Most times now, the thing is, most times both parties do not know. Even the lady involved does not know. So most times they do not know. For instance, a woman who has multiple sexual partners may just get involved sexually with multiple partners and then get pregnant. They say in Africa, they say only a woman knows the father of her child.
Course.
So the moment she points any of these multiple partners, they become father of a child without knowing that the woman has multiple other partners, and those other partners may not even get to know that this child is mine. So it's the fraud is like it has this psychological effect on everybody at the end of the day when they finally find out that this baby belongs to this other person. Yes, when the truth comes out.
Okay, thank you so much for giving justice to that question. Audience, please bear with us. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back right away. We know there is some activity on this comment section. We'll look at it after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
ITT. Let's talk the talk. 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 ITT. Let's talk the talk.
Welcome back to ITT. Okay, we are going straight to another question. Or before that, let us see what we have on the comment section like we promised before the break. Okay, J. Edison is saying the funny thing about paternity fraud is Nigeria ranks high in paternity fraud. The current statistics for this puts Nigeria as the second highest in the world, with around 30% of cases of paternity fraud. Wow. Austin Sordaniels is saying it's even more annoying when the child you have nurtured for long starts running to the goat that abandoned him right from his birth. Austin Sordaniels is also pained, and he's saying that's when the child finally gets to know his real father. Wow, Nigeria is second place. It's just like a World Cup. We get to finals in everything.
It's unfortunate.
Wow,
it's really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Okay, let's go straight to the next question from my angle. The audience have decided not to ask a question, but if they do ask,
no, they should ask.
Okay, is it possible for a woman to be a victim of paternity fraud?
From what you've asked, it's not possible for a woman to be a victim of paternity fraud.
Okay, but
it's
possible for the woman to suffer from.
Of course, all parties concerned suffer because
like she did not initiate it, that kind of thing.
Even if she initiated it, at the end of it, everybody suffers. It even goes as far as affecting families. You understand? The family of the supposed father.
But this question now can be referred to the case you mentioned somewhere, that the man that has a sperm bank.
Okay.
And that case, it was the woman that was taken to court at first.
No, at that point, it's fraud, not paternity fraud.
It's still paternity fraud, because the man was nurturing a baby that wasn't his.
Paternity fraud from the definition.
Okay.
The way we define.
No problem. You are the lawyer. You are the lawyer. So let's move forward.
It can be.
Let's move forward. You're the lawyer. I can't argue with you.
No, I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, let's take the next question. From your explanation so far, is it possible for a man to commit this said fraud? As in the man, understand?
Commit the fraud of paternity fraud.
To himself.
To himself.
Or to another person.
Okay.
Without the knowledge of the woman and.
Yes,
okay.
Like the case we cited.
Okay.
Where the man who runs the sperm bank.
No, the man himself,
To him, he cannot.
Yes.
How can you commit a crime against your own self? Except you want to kill yourself. You want to kill yourself.
Let me make an instance. There's a movie. Okay. I actually saw a Nigerian movie.
Okay.
Like the man actually, he kind of impotent,
okay.
And he actually discussed with the woman that the best friend should do this. After much pressure, the woman accepted. After the child was born, he kind of hated the child.
Okay.
He hated the child. He kind of regretted the whole act. So, what do you call that?
Okay. We cannot plainly call that paternity fraud.
Okay.
Because paternity fraud is usually the woman calling the man who is not the father of her child, the father
to come and act as acting father.
When she knows, maybe she does not know, whether inadvertently or advertently.
Okay.
She accuses a wrong person of being the father of her child. Now, what happened there? She can claim for sexual assault because it was without her consent.
Okay.
Yes, but it's definitely not paternity fraud.
Okay, thank you. In case anybody is having that in mind, that is paternity fraud, you've heard it from Esquire, the barrister. He said that is not paternity fraud. You don't stand a chance. He's a lawyer, married lawyer. Okay, let me go to the next question. Okay, from the religious aspect, Christians worship God and ought to obey and respect Him.
Okay.
My question is, if such laws were instituted by God in Genesis chapter 38 verse 8 to 10 to continue the existence of a man's lineage, then why is it considered a crime in this present time? I don't know if you know that story in the Bible.
Of Onan?
Yes, Onan.
Okay, first, I'll try to let's try to distinguish law from religion.
But they coexist.
It's not morality.
Yes. But they can judge morality in the court.
Yes. This law is not morality. What the law says is what the law says.
I have a problem with lawyers, but I will say it today. Go ahead.
If you have a problem with lawyers, that should be for another day. But
of course.
Law is not morality, although law draws from morality. You understand? Now, if Christian religion supports it, Islam also supports some things that here in the South we do not see as the proper thing. Now, but the law states it clear. Although in our laws, we do not have any law that says a woman who commits paternity fraud should go to prison. There is no law like that. Or you can only claim damages for the emotional trauma and all you've spent in the course of raising the child and all that. But then, law is different from religion or morality, as you call it. Now,
if from the law point of view, how do you call what happened in the Bible? How do you, is it not paternity fraud? Like, talk your church mind.
From the legal perspective, the owner actually commits the crime, because I know that he was killed for pulling out.
Yes.
And all. He was killed for the coitus interruptus. Where he pulled out.
What did you call that?
Coitus interruptus.
I thought that you could have called it misfiring.
No, it's not misfiring. It's coitus interruptus, because he did not misfire. He decided to pull out.
Notice when person don't need ask that.
So he did not commit the crime. So there was no crime committed there. And then there was no fraud committed in the Bible then.
Why was he executed by the Almighty?
Because he did not do what the Almighty told him to do.
Okay, it was a case of disobedience.
Yes, it was not paternity fraud. He did not make a baby with her.
And you make a very fine priest, a defensive priest. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go to the comment section and see if there are questions. Okay. Richie Wells is saying, no be who born pikin, na be father, but now who fit do the fatherly duties. I be the real father.
Let me respond.
Do you accept that?
No. The thing is,
now money be fine, Bobo.
No, it's wrong.
Okay.
In SN and SN, the court stated it clearly.
In what and what?
SN and SN.
Wow.
SN versus SN, like most of our
like a case.
Yes, it's a case.
Go ahead.
The courts in that case stated clearly that a man who is not the biological father of a child cannot claim to be the father of a child after marrying the mother.
Okay.
What it means, what happened in that case was the woman gave birth to a child, and then another man married her with the child and was claiming to be the father of the child. Meanwhile, the biological father was still alive. And all that. So the matter went to
what if in a case that the biological father is late?
Even if he's late, his family can still go to court and then prove.
Okay.
So they went to court, and then the court said, no, the biological father is there. You cannot claim claim to be the father, I beg your pardon, of this child because you're married to the mother. So nobody, whether you're fathering a child that is not your own, whether you're bearing, the moment the father comes up and then proves that he's a father, he assumes fatherhood at that point.
Okay.
So nobody who raised Pekin be father of Pekin.
Richie Wells, you've heard that. Keep your money for your pocket. Look for your Pekin.
No go be helper.
You don't be Eve. Okay, the next comment from Amen Ubi. In a case where he drugged his wife and paid a friend or anybody to sleep with his wife. Like this is more like a question.
It's sexual assault. It's rape, pure rape, because it's without her consent, and then he can also go in for being a party to it. It's not paternity fraud. It's rape. So if she gets to find out anytime, there is no time limit as to when you can take a matter to court. An offense to court. Now, whenever she finds out, she can go to court if she can prove. But now, for sexual offenses, the law is very strict because we need to prove penetration without consent. Now, in a case where that scenario happened and then it has lasted for too long, it will be difficult to prove such penetration.
I mean, I basically test.
So you have to if she finds out within 2 months, she can go to court, but after that she's limited, she can't. So you can't claim somebody raped you 25 years ago. It's not possible.
But we've been getting some accusations of such on the social media.
It's funny that people stay at home and then just go on social media.
And we heard of a suicide case.
Yeah, there's even one recently where a lady has been arrested. She tweeted some time ago that tweeted and accused the guy of rape, and then later came back to tweet that information within her reach now is that the guy is not a rapist.
She be cow, modern cow.
She was arrested.
Okay. Thank you so much. Another comment from Austin Saw Daniels. He's saying his question: how should men treat such frauds, and what should women in such fraudulent situations currently do to mend things? Okay.
First, a man who has been defrauded, has a right, when he finds out, has the right to go to court. And the first thing he should do is to file a petition to, first of all, remove or discharge his responsibilities as a father. He needs to first of all disestablish paternity. Once he does that, the responsibility of taking care of the child is taken off him legally. Then he can now claim damages. It's unfortunate that we do not have any penal law that penalizes the act. So a man in that shoe, I am encouraging men. I am one of the persons who is presently pushing that it should be made it should be in our penal laws that women who knowingly do these things should be sent to prison. Wow. Like they should go and face it so that it will act as a deterrent to other women out there. So you don't get up and start, because of whatever you gain from it, start punishing men emotionally at the end of the day. Now, after disestablishing paternity, you go and you claim damages for all you have spent. Just claim for everything that you have spent, and also extra for your emotional trauma, because a lot of things go down once you realize that the child that you've been training for sometimes 20-25 years is not yours, and then you just lose it. So the best thing is to go to court. But then we are religious people in this part of the world, and then most of us, a lot of these matters have been swept under the carpet. A lot of these matters have been settled out of court, which is it's wrong. It's wrong. But then we try to encourage people to go to court, claim damages, so that it will at some point also deter others from doing it. Now, women who are found in these situations, a woman who gets pregnant for another man, the right thing to do is not to try to save your marriage. The right thing to do
is abortion.
I'm not encouraging. I cannot encourage.
Nah, just ask. I'm just asking.
I'm a very, very religious person, so I cannot encourage abortion. But the right thing to do is to just open up and say the truth from the start.
Okay.
Because you already know. If you do not know who the father is, state it clearly that I do not know.
You know, sure.
So maybe if you say
maybe be worker.
Yes, okay. I don't know who is the father. This is what happened. Don't, because the moment you say it's Mr. A, and then along the line they do paternity tests, and then it turns out to be Mr. B, you have committed a fraud. You understand?
What we are avoiding becomes
just simply say it from the start, so that you don't get into trouble.
Okay, thank you very much for that candid advice to our dear beautiful ladies out there. Avoid it and say the truth from the start. Okay, let me ask this question before we check again the comment section. Okay, according to the African traditional religion, taking care of children within the extended family, is it considered as paternity fraud?
Taking care of children within
the extended family.
When you take care of children knowingly that these children are not your children, it's not paternity fraud.
Okay, what if tradition kind of muscles you to do it. Like for instance,
but you know
they are not your children, but they
It's not
muscle
fraud.
you to do it based on tradition.
it's not fraud. It's them forcing you to. But then any tradition that is against the constitution is by virtue of it being against the constitution null and void. You understand? So any tradition that is forcing you to accept or do things that are against your constitutional rights, you can challenge it in court.
So our
But then
tradition is a sub-constitution, or it's
No,
not
it's,
even a
it's,
constitution.
it's
It's
once it runs
not an
contrary,
authority.
once it runs contrary to the law.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for that clarification. Another question, we are trying to rush it down so that we can go to the next section. Our next question here is, what are the possible psychological effects of paternity fraud on the child?
Okay.
Across age range, no matter the age of the child.
Yes. The major psychological effect it causes is depression, and then one other one is low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. Most of the children who, at the long run, get to find out that the person they've been calling daddy all the while is not their father, they get depressed, and then it affects their self-esteem.
Wow.
And then it goes a long way. It affects, most of them become suicidal. Most of them become suicidal. And then most of them, even when they find out, they run away from their biological father and stick to the person who has been training them. And that's why that person in the comment section said, "Now who train Pikin, now who be father." Legally, no.
Thank you so much. We have to all avoid that because of the child, if not for anything, because of the child. Then another question here from me. What are the legal consequences of paternity fraud? Are there legal consequences?
Yes. Although there are no penal laws.
Okay.
There are no penal laws per se that penalizes paternity fraud. But then once the fraud is committed, like I told us earlier, the person involved can go to court,
okay,
and then claim damages and all that. Then let's not just say because there are no laws that expressly forbid paternity fraud. A good prosecutor can nail a woman for obtaining by false pretense.
Okay.
If I come and claim that the child is your own, and then because of that you give me 1 million, a good prosecutor can nail that woman for obtaining by false pretense.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. How do you handle paternity fraud to keep the minor from mental torture, stigma, resentment, and anger towards any of the specific parents?
It's usually difficult. It's usually difficult to handle the affected children. But then, majorly, it's counseling. You have to undergo counseling and then get gradually fitted back into society. So it's only counseling that you can do, talk at most. And it ends there. There are no medications per se to start prescribing to handle.
And the children don't get financial benefits of this. You're doing this without their consent, and only the husband or the man is supposed to pay the pikin something now, even a house for Banana Island.
Which pikin go get mine and go see him, Papa?
It depends on the age now. If I get of age as of this age now,
and then
Papa Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let me just ask you this last question, then we go to the comment section. After then, we move to the next segment. This last question is very, very personal. Now, it goes to us. If you, Mr. Boisa Joshua Esquire, happen to be a victim of paternity fraud, what will you do? What will be your reaction?
Okay, there's no sugarcoating here. I'll have to be very open with you.
Yeah.
First, if I get to find out through confession from my wife, then we'll handle it as mature adults.
As lovers.
As lovers. Now, let me also be truthful with you. I know it will burn me down Yes, but then I'll also try to.
I hope it's just your calories that to burn.
No, for the sake of tomorrow. Of then, what I will take into consideration will be: did it happen before I got married to you?
Okay.
Or did it happen after we got married? Okay, what happened that led to it?
Okay.
Was I not doing my manly duties?
Okay.
Or were you raped?
Okay.
You know, those kind of things will now come up, we'll now ask questions. So when we get to realize that, okay, it could happen to anybody, she was raped, it's my duty to even console her where she was raped. Where it was a fling, she got drunk and then it happened.
Shit happens.
One. For the one. But then once it happens twice, and then 3 times, it's no longer an accident.
Oh,
and then it becomes...
You want to now speak like Jesus. You offend the Son, you be forgiven Father, the Holy Spirit. No. So the third one is your own.
No, it's not even the third one. No. From the second one, you begin to ask questions. At that point, you need to leave the relationship because it's toxic. Yeah. But then if it happens to me, that maybe...
all this while I've been talking is about you.
Oh,
not me.
If it happens to me that she got pregnant before marriage, we'll handle it.
Okay, you be like Joseph the carpenter and the Holy Spirit. Like
we'll handle it, yes, before marriage. But after marriage, I know it will go down heavily on me. But then our vows said for better for us. So I'll take a lot of things into consideration and see if my partner is a promiscuous person, which I doubt. I can vouch for her anywhere.
That's good. That's sweet. I hope she's listening. She's on. That's sweet. One day I will be like anywhere.
You. But then, where it now becomes a new habit that okay, the fling happened and then it repeated itself, another fling again, then we have to call a spade, and then just walk away for all the parties to
for the best.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Before we move to the next segment, let us take reactions from our esteemed audience. Okay, Safas Availables saying, inspiring and educating, a good talk for everyone. Keep this coming. Salute the barrister in the house. You are an asset, sir. Well appreciated.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have a potential client. Okay, Richie Wells is saying, good one. Thank you. Austin Daniel said, it's depressing that the child at the long run becomes the victim of the fraudulent actions. Yeah, personally, my main concern is on the child. It's always and it's depressing. Sid Alfred is saying, an educative discussion. Thank you. Thank you. Jay Edison is saying, intriguing, educative, eye-opening, and worth my time and envy. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're very economical. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of the first segment and we are moving to the next segment. So, what does the next segment got to do? This is the magic box section. Wow. You know what the magic box is about?
You tell me.
I'm going to tell you. Now the magic box, as you can see, this is the magic box. And you have these colors in here. Now what we do here on ITT is, at this point, we have 3 trending topics that we have picked out. There are a lot of trending issues out there, but we picked out 3 trending issues. And each of these colors here is representing a topic. We have 3 colors here. Now I'm going to read out these colors, the topics according to their colors, and then it's going to show on the screen. You're also going to see them. Okay. And then you will put your hand here, look away, and whichever color you pick out, and listen, sir, whichever color you pick out, like as you can see on the screen, technical, whichever color you pick, you're going to talk about it. You get me, sir?
I get.
Whichever color you pick, you're going to talk about it. Okay. Trending topic number 1. We have a color blue. on color blue, the topic that we have is NCDC miracle. NCDC miracle. Okay, it's on the screen. NCDC miracle. Explosive recovery of over 11,000 COVID-19 patients in Nigeria is trending. Then on the next color, we are having what do we have? Color red. Beirut explosion. You heard of the explosion in Lebanon? Yeah. Gas explosion in Lebanon, leaving many dead and property destroyed. That's the second topic, trending issue. Now the third one, that should be the gold color. That should be the gold color. Yeah. Mommy, calm down. I don't know if you've seen that video.
I have.
Mommy, calm down. The viral video of the little boy telling his mother to calm down. Now that you've seen it and you know what they are, I'm gonna give you the chance to look away and pick. And whichever one you pick, if you don't know anything about it, you're going to tell us.
Okay.
What do you know about it? Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking. I pass Ineku. Okay.
I've always known it would be blue.
Color blue. Color blue. Okay. Let's see what we have on color blue that you're going to talk about. Color blue. Look at it here. COVID-19 cases update. 219 cases confirmed. Tell us. You've seen this?
Yes.
Now, on the explosive recovery, what do you know about it?
First, I think it's now becoming obvious that the NCDC has been lying to Nigerians with regards to the figures. It's now becoming obvious. It's not possible. Let's not rule out the possibility. It's possible though.
So recovery is possible.
It's possible, but within 24 hours for 11,000 persons to be discharged. It's 11,000, 20,000 naira, 20,663 persons were discharged on the 3rd, and then on the 4th we have 31,851. I was waiting for the authorities to come out to debunk this, but maybe debunk it and say maybe it's a typographical error, but they did not, which means they have confirmed that around Nigeria 11,000 persons were discharged. If truly 11,000 persons were discharged, it means that those persons were just kept in the centers so that cameras can capture that people are actually there without being.
It's like a campaign ground.
Yes. So it's really bad. It's bad for the image of the country, and it's bad for our medical practitioners, because for them to even confirm this, it's shocking. It's shocking. It's something that I think even the blind man will be shouting now. I think even the dumb will shout. The dumb will shout.
Seeing this.
Yes.
And the dumb will exclaim, "Now wow!"
So it's difficult.
The cripple will even run away.
It's very difficult to believe this, but I am not ruling out the possibility.
But this is Nigeria.
It's Nigeria, so okay.
You know, Nigeria, everything is possible. We serve a living God.
That has said.
It's a miracle working God.
You have said.
Yeah, it's a fact. Thank you so much for telling us what you know about this. So, straight away, audience, whatever you know about this, you can tell us. Whatever you know about the other trending topics, you can tell us. We can also, as time goes on, as the show goes on, we can play the video of the other ones if time permits us. Okay. Right about now, we are going straight to the next segment.
Okay.
And that is the blind spot. The audience are fully aware of what the blind spot is. I'm going to explain a little to you. Now, in this blind spot, you've already given us a phone number of somebody. Now, we're going to put a call across to that somebody. And I'm going to ask the person questions about you, which you already gave us answers to, and it's about determining the closeness between you and this person, and we hope that this person
that the person will not embarrass me.
Of course, that's the prayer, that this person should not embarrass you.
Okay.
Okay, and who is this person to you?
Okay, she's my wife.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. You came fully prepared maritally. Okay, right about now, I'm going to place a call across to your wife.
Okay.
Rachel Boisa, that's the name you gave us. Hope I got it right. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, I'm calling her right now. I think it's ringing. Okay. Okay. Hope she's aware.
She's not.
Oh my God. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Muzan, aka Influence.
Good evening, sir.
Am I speaking with Mrs. Rachel Boisa?
You are?
Okay, I have your husband, Barrister Joshua Boisa Esquire, with me on the Influence Talk Time show, live on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions and you're going to give me answers. Your husband has already given answers. We want to confirm and know determine the extent of the relationship. Okay, so are you ready for me?
Yes.
Okay, the first question. What is your husband's zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Wow, that's correct. You didn't even waste time. You know it in your bones, everything. Okay, the next question. Who is his favorite music artist?
Two-Face.
Tu Baba. This is couples goals. I'm feeling something here. I'm feeling something. Marriage got hungry me. Let me go forward. The next question. What is his favorite color?
Blue.
Wow. A shot in the head. I'm done. Wow. Okay, thank you. You dey show us muscle. No wahala. Let me ask the next one. Okay. Now this is a statement of truth and falsehood. I'm going to make this statement according to how your husband put it, and you're going to tell me which part is true and which part is a lie. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I am married and I have kids. Which one is true? Which one is a lie?
Which one is true? Which one is false?
Yes.
He's married, is true.
Okay.
He has kids, is false.
Thank you so much. I feel defrauded right now because this particular statement, there's no way you wouldn't know. There's no way. Thank you so much. It's nice having you on the show, Mrs. Rachel Boisa. Okay. Have a nice evening. Bye.
All right, bye.
Wow. I feel cheated. I don't know why I'm saying that. But why would you do that to me?
You know, you did not tell me to write something that she wouldn't know.
Okay. I didn't even know that you were going to give me your wife's number.
Well, she's the closest to me, so.
That's true. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That is the blind spot. And at this juncture, I think this brings us to the end of Influence Talk Time.
Wow.
For me and you.
It has been
For me and you.
Session.
Now, the audience will beat me up if I don't attend to them.
Okay.
So, this is a point where we give them the giveaways.
Okay.
And I want to believe that you know how we do it. If you don't know how we do it,
okay.
I'm going to explain to you. These are recharge cards of the major network providers in Nigeria. Like we do it, you're going to do the honor of reading out the codes.
Okay.
I'm going to say something related to the particular network, and then you're going to read out the number.
Okay.
It is left for the audience to decipher if this is this and this is that.
Okay.
Now we're gonna start with you came here, you're a very humble man, sir. I wouldn't want to do anything that has to do with pride.
Okay.
Right? No problem. Let's just go with pride.
Okay. The voucher code we have that has pride is
pride. Are you ready? 820
2519 1819
1819
5457
5457. Can you take that again?
820
820
2519
2519
1819
1819
5457.
5457. Thank you so much. While we wait for a responder from the comment section, we'll take the next one. Okay. The next one is the smartphone network. The smartphone network for the smart minds. Okay.
The voucher code is 5335.
5335.
3297.
3297.
9767.
9767.
850. That's 850. 0850.
0850. Take it again, please.
Okay, we have 5335.
5335. Sorry, there's a complaint on the comment section. Amenubi said invalid code. Glow. You should check that properly if somebody hasn't loaded the card. If you have loaded that card, please indicate so that our defending champion will not get too offended.
Oh, she's the defending champion.
Of course, she's a Glow ambassador on this show.
Okay.
Just try it again while we move forward. Okay, thanks ITT. I got the Glow card. I said it. Odudu Emmanuel.
Oh.
Odudu Amenubi. I'm so sorry. You try the next numbers. Okay, let's go to let's do that again. The smartphone network.
Okay, we have 5335.
5335.
3297.
3297.
9767.
9767.
0850.
0850. Okay, we're waiting for a responder and we take the next one. That should be omnipresent. Omnipresent network.
Okay, the voucher is 8714
8714
0590
0590
25. Should I take that again?
Take it again.
Okay, we
I
have.
think this has a special way of recharging it. It's not the conventional way.
Okay.
So we're gonna help you, and you call it from the code, the special code that this comes with. The everywhere you go, network users, take note, listen attentively. Take it again.
Okay, we have star 3551.
That's the code. Star 3551.
Star 8714
8714
059025.
059025. Ash. You send. The last one, while we're waiting for responders, the last one. Okay, we should know what that is. Now you're talking.
Okay, the voucher code is.
That's Niger for life.
Yeah.
Okay, listen up.
0139
0139
3488
3488
766
7666. That's
685.
685. Again.
Okay. 0139
0139
3488
3488
7 the mark of the beast.
7 the mark. After the 7 you have the mark of the beast.
Then you have 685.
And then you have 685. After the 7 is the mark of the beast. That's 666. Then you have what?
You're explaining it. You have 685.
685, the last numbers. Thank you so much on the comment section. Okay. Amenubi was kind of protesting. He said, Odus! Like, what? Why do you do that? Why do you overtake me? Overtaking is allowed. Then Odu they say, yeah, amen, yeah, I did it. Okay. Then Sid Alfred, I got the Airtel. Congratulations. So we are here to get a responder for the 9 mobile and also for the MTN. If there's an MTN person that abused it, please indicate. Thank you so much. You have made the show a special one. Episode 6 is a special one because of you. I don't know who would have done it better or would have done it as much as you've done it. Thank you so much, Barrister.
It's a pleasure.
It's nice having you.
You're doing
nice
well.
Having you.
You're doing well.
Okay, sir, for your well done work, we have a gift for you, sir.
Wow.
We have a gift from the IMW.
Okay.
ITT is giving you this gift. Now, this gift is courtesy of IMW, courtesy of Chief Boniface Igwe, courtesy of Kappa, courtesy of Nakisin.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you want to let. I've not
I'd
handed it over.
I'd like to see. I'd like
It's
to
so
see what I'm
beautiful.
taking.
No problem. You're free. You're free to open it up
Okay.
for them to see. Yeah, so that the audience can see what we're doing here.
Wow.
Okay. That's a customized T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Looks beautiful. Okay.
Wow.
Open it up. Open it up. Spread it. Spread it. Spread it. That's nice. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. That is our way of saying thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for
I
coming.
had fun.
The knowledge you've given here is something that people pay for. So it's worth appreciating.
I can still send in my bill of charge and then you
say what happen. You see
they
person
say it's
for
something
dog.
they pay for.
You see person for dog, you defend person. I don't understand. I said it before that I had something with lawyers. But I'm not going to say it today. Thank you so much.
It's
we
a
appreciate
pleasure.
you.
Thank you. I do appreciate
So at this point, sir, you will talk to the audience, tell them about yourself. This is when you tell them about yourself, your social media presence, so that we can follow your chamber, your company, whatever you're into. Just briefly.
Okay, briefly.
Yes, sir.
Like I stated from the start, Joshua Boisa is the name. You can find me on social networks. Facebook.com/Mr. Boisa.
Okay.
I'm also on Instagram.com/Mr. Boisa. Mr. Boisa is spelled MRBOISA. I'm on Twitter. Twitter.com/Mr. Boisa. I'm also on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I function more on LinkedIn than all other platforms. On LinkedIn, I am Mr. Boisa. Then my legal career, I run a firm. I run a private firm. Our office is located at number 39 Accra Street here in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
And then as a tech founder, I have, by His special grace, by the grace of God,
Yep.
we have one of our products in the market already. That's
Okay.
Behood Music.
Behood Music.
Yes.
The logo was here.
Oh, that's it. So we have Behood Music already in the market. We're working on some other innovative ventures that are going to shock and also help change the narrative out there. I'm also pushing presently with some like minds. We're also pushing for making paternity fraud a crime. We're trying to push that because we've noticed in recent time that the cases in numbers are increasing. The statistics that says 30% was taken 2017.
Wow.
I bet you if they take the same, if they take statistics now, it must have gotten to 40%, and that's bad for a country. So we're working on that. We're trying to push that, and then other things, a lot of other things that I doubt if I'll have enough time to start.
Please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So what do you have to tell the audience concerning ITT?
Trust me, when I got the call about ITT, I was excited. I was excited and I started following up, and then I realized that ITT in the previous 5 episodes have done justice to the topics, and then it has always been educating. And so I decided that I must not miss the session, and then it has been fun. Now the viewers out there are encouraged to always key in. It is not going to waste your time, and the time you spend here, trust me, you take something home. It's something that you must learn. There is no way you will not learn from ITT. The show is so educating that at the end of the day, you would be proud of yourself that you keyed in. Trust me, it's a show that you must affiliate with, and then I encourage our viewers to keep tuning in every Thursday by 7 p.m. I'd even love to come again, but
no
please
problem.
not now.
No problem. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
you much. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're coming here for the first time, and also tell a friend to tell a friend about ITT. Don't eat this pudding alone. You gotta spread it. Okay, before we go, look at the comment section again. Del Toro X, I got the MTN. Thanks ITT. Thanks IMW. Thanks Del Toro X. Richie Well, the t-shirt soft. It go well. Richie Well, well done ITT. Thank you. Richie Well again. Thanks for educating us. Thanks for being here. Odudu Ete Emmanuel say, wow, beautiful t-shirt. Wish it's on sale. I would love to buy. It's on sale. It's on sale. Sorry about that. It's on sale. You can get it for 2,500 naira. You understand?
It's very affordable.
2,500 naira. Very, very affordable. It comes in 3 different colors. This is the yellow, we have the black, and we also have the white. So you can get it.
So why don't you have the blue?
We're going on our colors, but if you prefer that, we also do customer preference, and we can do that. Thank you so much. Okay, Amenubi is saying thank you ITT. Thank you Amenubi. Don't worry, next time you're gonna win. You know, Amenubi won the bag from Amala Smoda.
Wow.
Amala Smoda was our sponsor, and we are hoping that your firm is going to sponsor something very soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook as well. Don't forget to also follow me, Influence, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We are there. Thank you so much. It was a nice day. It's still a nice day. See you next week, Friday, 7 p.m. Subscribe.